Alright guys, welcome back to today's episode. And for those of you that are new or are just joining us, the aim of this channel is to provide you the latest cryptocurrency news and Bitcoin market price analysis as well as altcoin analysis in under 5 minutes or less. So let's get started with today's market analysis. Let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other top 10 cryptocurrencies. And as you can see, we've jumped past that $5,600 resistance that Bitcoin was facing, and we've grown substantially fast to $5,819. As I was saying in yesterday's episode, that if we cross that $5,600 mark, will we see a quick rise to 6K? And that's exactly what's happening now. So you can see in the past 7-day graph that this uptrend has been continuing until we hit that 5,600 resistance around here. And after we crossed it, we had a sudden jump to 5,800, 5,820. Similarly, Ethereum is up 106 to $169.52. It's up 5.40% on the day, and you can see in the past 7-day chart here that it has also grown quickly along with Bitcoin. Other than that, in the top 10 coins, we have the biggest gainer of the day is here, Litecoin. It's at 8.86% and it's up to a high of $80.22. And you can see all the top cryptocurrencies are following the same trend that Bitcoin has followed. All right, so let's get started with the news that's in the cryptocurrency space today. The first thing I want to start with is this one, which is a survey by Fidelity. So it was a survey that found that institutional investors are actually eyeing crypto. So basically, Fidelity did a survey of 441 institutional investors, and 72% of them preferred to buy investment products that hold digital assets. So they don't want to buy the digital assets themselves. They want to buy products that will actually hold them for them. So I guess it would be that they wouldn't be responsible for protecting their funds. So someone else would be responsible, and someone would be insured to protect those funds for them, and buy it in place of them. So that's what Fidelity does. It's a custody service. It holds Bitcoins for its customers. So I guess that's why they would be interested in this. So of the total people surveyed, they found that half of institutional investors consider digital assets to be worthy. That's pretty big, because if 50% of the people are thinking, digital assets will be worth something in the future, that's worth noting, right? Um, the other thing they said is that the institutional investors are actually concerned about volatility, regulatory and uncertainty, and a lack of regulatory uncertainty and a lack of fundamentals to use in determining the right price. So you know how CoinMarketCap uses like the price of Bitcoin and all these several exchanges, but some exchanges have flawed prices. Like for example, Bitfinex, after the whole Tether fiasco, had a significantly higher Bitcoin price as people were trying to sell and get out. Um, so CoinMarketCap actually aggregates the data from several exchanges. So how accurate is that, right? And we all know that volume across several exchanges is being faked. So um, it's not sure. We're not sure, what the actual price of Bitcoin is. How much liquidity is there? How much demand is there for it, right? So institutional investors are worried about the same thing. Um, it says to note one thing though, that this survey was done during the bear market. It was done from November to February of 2017 and 2018. So keep that in mind. So it says the other thing, like, the cryptocurrency market is plagued with fraud. It's that there's theft and there's regulatory infractions and all these things, right, that are keeping institutional investors, that are keeping mainstream investors out of the crypto market. So hopefully that changes in the future. All right, guys. So the next article I'm going to take a look at here is this one, which says Microsoft releases a blockchain manager app. So this is important, I think, because it shows that more companies are getting involved in cryptocurrency or blockchain, and they're all working towards building products on the blockchain now, which shows us how important the technology is and how it will survive in the future. I don't want to go too deep into this article because I'm running out of time, but it's important because when we see Facebook and Microsoft and Samsung and all these big billion-dollar industries, companies are getting into cryptocurrency or blockchain, it's a good thing for our future. And the last thing I wanted to cover today is this one, which was a cryptocurrency Redditor basically discovered Binance has a new flag in their API. It's called "Is margin trading allowed?" So basically, we're the redditor that found this, he's suspecting that because the API has this flag, it will allow users to trade these 9 pairs that are linked to the flag with margin trading. So for those of you that don't know what margin trading is, basically you can borrow other people's funds to trade at a higher risk. So basically, if you feel Bitcoin is going to go up a lot, you don't have enough funds to trade, just buy and hold it yourself. You would borrow the Bitcoin and hold it for that long term. All right, so that's all for today, guys. If you guys have any comments or any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.